Live from Austin, Texas, where we're going to clean up the streets by walking to the right and beating up every punk we see. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. All right, all the punks in Austin.
You know, coincidentally enough, I don't see many punks out on the streets nowadays.
Yeah, I
think they got the message.
Yeah, I think it's too... Well, that's okay, because we'll go after the next worst thing.
Uh-huh.
Upper middle class people making our rents rise.
Yeah.
Go down to WeWork.
You. Gonna punch you, and then like a life bar that says the name Chad is gonna pop up.
Hopefully we'll punch them hard enough to get Bitcoin to fly off of them.
That's the future. It goes directly into your bank account.
Beautiful.
Hi everyone. We're gonna beat some people up tonight. Virtually. For any police who may be listening. I don't ever want to beat anyone up. That's too much work.
My physical therapy is only for my lower half, not my upper half. I throw a punch and it's just like...
But you gotta work on your kicks then.
Okay, oh, well, you know my kicks. That's how I open the door every morning. I just kick it open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking, actually.
It's a real violent place here at Retro Pals HQ. Every solution to every problem is violence. Violence is always the answer. That's what we've learned.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, I want to thank some folks for resubscribing. Thank you, Fuzzy Proxy, for the 12-month resub. Fuzzy Proxy says, "Oh shit, oh heck, this ruled, and there were 69 viewers as soon as I came in. I am ready for some jank."
Nice,
yeah.
Thank you.
Blessed resub. Thank you, Revenant, for the 8-month resub. Revenant says, "Keep Austin weird or die," which is my current mood. So thank you, Revenant. Thank you, everyone who resubscribed.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, we have quite a show tonight. I was telling Alex, I don't even know what people are going to think of the games we play tonight, because unless you're familiar with BBH's stream, you may not have seen any of these before. But we're going to cover brawlers, specifically the also-rans, the less-remembered brawlers of the late 80s and 90s. Pardon me. I got to get into shape here.
It's all right.
This week's poll, we gave people a few options. We asked them, you want to see Laserdisc games, prototype one-on-one fighters, or beat-em-ups? And look at those results. Look at them. They don't get any closer. It was a tie for first place, with second place trailing by just one vote. And the official Retro Pals coin flip, of course, went to Guardians of the Hood. Y'all don't... Well, maybe you do. Maybe you do know what you voted for. In which case, that's even worse somehow.
That's on you. That's on you.
Regardless, thanks to everyone who voted. We got to get into this. Let's play some video games.
All right, what's first?
All right, so first, I figure we should start with some context here.
Okay.
Way back when, before there was digitized graphics, soon there became digitized graphics with Pit Fighter. That's a terrible intro. Let me rewrite that.
Try that again.
Before video games, there was nothing. Then there was a video game. It was called Pit Fighter. Let's play Pit Fighter.
Do it.
There, that's much better.
Danny.
Look, I'm dedicating all my mental energy to punching people tonight.
Okay. You know what? That's fair. That's very fair.
Billed as the ultimate competition, it's Pit Fighter, the video game. Yeah, you may want to turn this down a few notches before I put in my coins.
Wow!
Look at those glistening muscles.
What an intro! Buzz, hi! Wow, okay, this intro is very Alex core. I like this. It's just hot men.
Now, before this, the most digitized graphics we had seen in a game was Journey, and that just digitized people's heads, and they were in black and white.
Oh.
Look at this. It is full, glorious color, brought to you by Atari Games.
Oh my god.
Who at one time were actually on the forefront of arcade game development, if you can believe it. Ah, there's the beautiful Atari Death Gong. I love it. Ready to play?
Yeah. Oh, should I play? Yeah, let me pick up my thing. What do I do? Press start here?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, I need to turn it down! There we go. Okay.
Alright, so in this game, you got a punch, you got a kick, and you got a jump. And if you push all three together, you do a special move like this one. Come here, you. There we go. You can pick him up, toss him around. Now, this game has scaling sprites, so the closer you get to the screen, the bigger you get.
Oh, I'm huge! Oh god, that guy's huge too.
And let me tell you, this game made an impression back in the day. My local San Antonio arcade had this game.
Hey, that's me! Oh, and you're flexing out. Oh, I see. I see how it goes.
Oh, I got pile driven. How the worm has turned. Anyway, this cabinet This game came out prior to Mortal Kombat, and this cabinet was in constant rotation. People were always putting in quarters, wanting to take on the Executioner, Southside Jim, Mad Miles, and all their friends. Hey, you did it!
Alright.
Hey, I'm your twin brother.
Oh shit. I'm totally Studley. Do I need it?
So that's what Pit Fighter is. It is a one-on-one fighter unless you play with 2 or more people, in which case there's more people.
Oh no, Mad Miles!
All sorts of weird-looking people in digitized graphics.
If you go all the way to the end, they push you back in.
They do, yeah. This is, of course, based on movies like Bloodsport.
Oh, I'm getting pushed in a lot.
It was a thing, this game. You know what else was a thing? The sequel. Let's play it.
Alright.
That's enough context, I think.
I think so.
Now,
Right.
sometime around then was a little game called Final Fight, which revolutionized things by making you walk to the right and punch people instead of just standing in place. Atari saw that, and they decided, you know what, we want some of that. So they made a sequel to Pit Fighter called Guardians of the Hood. Spelled with an apostrophe, the most 90s way to spell hood. Oh, just to brief you, you're gonna have a big blast of sound as soon as this machine starts up.
Delightful. I love when that happens.
Do it. Now this game, what I want to do is do a complete playthrough of this game, and then end with a complete playthrough of the game this should have been. In the middle, who knows? Alright, get ready. Good hustle, Alex.
Thank you. I will be known. Oh, the bad part of town, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is my posse. Some of us have shirts.
Here.
We got Connor. We got
Okay,
Chief.
Connor is built like a truck and out for revenge. Okay.
Connor's a superb fighter.
Uh-huh. I like Chief.
We got Javier, who's a top kickboxer.
The
And Tanya,
statuesque Cat Tall.
fast and beautiful.
Cat Tall.
That's supposed to be an M-dash, I think.
Thank you, Thank you very much, Felton Ratio, for getting a tier 1 sub to Invisible Icarus, and thank you, Broken Scholar, for the 9-month resub. Broken Scholar asked if this is a platformer. Oh, buddy.
It is not. It does have jumping, though. You ready to do this? Look at this game. They literally just took Pit Fighter and put it into a side-scrolling beat-em-up format, a la Final Fight. This one you don't have to play if you don't want to.
Oh, honey, you know I want to play some Guardians of the Hood, but this is going to be... If this is a full playthrough, I should probably sit this out.
You can just put in a couple credits and then quit if you like.
Right.
So, most brawlers, they won people over for their simplicity, right? You walk to the right, you punch people. Most cabinets got 2 buttons, a jump and a punch. If they're feeling fancy, some cabinets have 3 buttons, maybe a punch, a kick, and a jump. This game has 5 buttons. This is a 5-button brawler with defense mechanics, special moves, and magic. You go to the gym to learn magic in this game. And of course, it has the death gong.
Magic?
Magic! My arcade also had this game, and I remember it distinctly because almost no one played this game. After Pit Fighter, the fire was out. Everyone wanted to play Mortal Kombat and not this. Still, this game is pretty amazing.
Thank you, Desro, for the resub. Desro resub 12 months, and she says tall cats are beautiful.
Tall cats are beautiful. One of these buttons is the start button.
Right.
There it is. Alright, hit your buttons. I want to be Chief.
I want to be the tall cat.
Okay, the cat tall. That's Mr. Big.
Mr. Pig is beautiful. I love them.
So this game also has scaling sprites, and when you go to the very front of the screen, you're huge. You take up half the damn screen.
Oh, look at me, I'm baby back here. I'm tall baby.
Now there's combinations of buttons you can push. The instructions on the cabinet tell you to wiggle the joystick around and mash buttons, and you'll eventually find different moves. I don't think it actually tells you how to do a specific one, though.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I think there's a quick punch and a power punch, and a quick kick and a power kick, and then there's a defense button.
I'm just gonna hide back here.
Works for me.
Real quick, thank you, Devil Ray, for the 30-month resub. Wow.
That's a lot of months.
I need to make that 3 years. I keep saying I'm going to make it, and every time I forget.
We got to now.
I do, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you so much.
So Chief's attack here, by pushing 2 of the buttons, that seems pretty effective. Eventually you do learn magic attacks, which use the little stars underneath your name. I think it's just like a double tap forward and then a combination of buttons, but who even knows? Oh, I did a splash there. Yeah, Chief is cool because he's basically just a huge wrestler.
Who's that guy shuffling in the background over there?
That's a grandma and her young grandson. Don't bother them.
Can I bother them?
You can if you want. Yeah,
Oh, God!
She'll kill you with her purse.
She will fuck you up. Don't mess with her. Okay, sorry.
Now, I want to note, I've never actually played through this whole game, so this will be a learning experience for all of us tonight. So far, the things I've learned about this game is that, for whatever reason, only one enemy attacks you at a time. That changes a little bit in 2-player mode, but if you're playing this solo, most of the time you're just going to be fighting one dude. What are you doing?
I wanted to see if I can absorb the water.
Are you trying to drink the water?
Yeah! Why else would that water be there? You know, Chekhov's water.
Well, let's go to the gym.
Are we gonna get buffed there?
Yeah, it's our respite from the world outside.
Okay, which programmer is this guy? Because I love him.
It's probably Ed Rotberg. And here's a unique thing. In multiplayer mode, between levels, it makes you fight the other player. And I think whoever loses has to put in another coin to continue. Alex has figured out the big strat. Chief is slow. You can't outrun him.
Holy shit.
Alex, let me point out this is just a 2-hour show.
Okay.
We could be here all night, perfecting your Guardians of the Hood strats if you wanted.
Hey, ow!
Yeah, throw the ground.
Okay, but I still won.
Congrats.
How did I win? Thank you. What? We have 2 rounds? Thank you, Hank Cheesecake, for the 2-month resub. Hank Cheesecake says, "Game on, gamers! Go crazy, go feral!" Oh, I'm going feral, all right.
Oh, I'm gaming.
Oh, look at this.
Jesus Christ. Also, some moves seem to do a whole lot more damage sometimes than others, but, well, that's the Guardians of the Hood for you. Yeah, I gotta continue. Thanks for making me spend the extra money, Alex.
I would have had to spend the extra money.
We gotta defeat Mr. Big's dreads. Oh, here's a drive-by. That's something you may have seen in a news report in the 90s.
Jesus Christ.
Also a sad reality of life in San Antonio for a time.
Hey, I lived in I lived near LA. I
remember. You know.
Yeah, that was every day on the news. They're like, "Hey, kids."
They never got the right house is the fucked up part. People would just spray bullets into places.
He's like, "Man."
Anyway, let's make a fun video game about it. That's the thing about all these brawlers.
Did they say fuck off, or am I crazy?
All these brawlers that depict life in the streets. Like, yeah, it's obviously informed by news reports of the era, but people live through this shit, you know?
Oh, back off! Okay. That's very normal.
I think that guy broke my finger. Alright, I switched to Connor, who doesn't have an entire shirt, and honestly that seems to be a detriment because he's not doing too well.
We got bandanied.
Good. I deserve it. We got triple slammed. Connor sucks. Let me try another dude. Let's try Javier.
Alright, this guy, he seems...
He has a full shirt.
Yeah.
He was ready.
I guess I don't have a full shirt. I mean, I'm still doing okay.
I love the generic sound effects. It's all like off a CD called 50 Karate Sounds.
Haunted sounds for your haunted karate party. Listen, the 70s are weird.
What's the pickup button? I want to pick up stuff. Oh, sorry I kicked you in the head.
Okay,
No, wait, that was a dude.
I'm just gonna walk over here.
Okay, it's this button, I think. It's so hard to do anything, is the thing. Like, sometimes I can do the moves I want, but man, there's just so much.
Hey, leave my husband alone.
No brawler should have 5 buttons.
You've heard of wife guys, I'm a husband guy.
Pick up the goddamn thing. Well, I'll leave picking up stuff to the bad guys, I guess.
I found the defense button and I look like a dipshit when I use it, so that's good.
The soundscape is so Atari games. Like, every game Atari made in the arcades for a time sounded like this. For you young kids, this is a payphone. That thing attached to it is a phone book. You can look that up on Wikipedia if you want more information. Right now I'm trying to get a free phone call. Alright, we did it. I got my call.
Alright, people are suggesting other modern good brawlers like Streets of Fury and The Takeover.
Those are kind of similar, yeah. Some people still use the whole digitized graphics aesthetic. Streets of Fury is like if this looked good. Like, the animations in that actually do look pretty nice.
Oh yeah, this is a porn theater, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you used to have to just watch porn with
Yeah, internet porn didn't exist. You had to go out to a theater. That's how Pee-wee got busted.
This Jank stream is already off to a terrible start.
Well, this is a terrible game. I hate to put it on the line like that, but that's true. This is not a good game.
Yeah, I love the shadows that are being projected because you're walking in front of, like, the projector here.
This game represents the worst excesses of the early 90s. Alright, I'm back. I'm going back to Chief. Fuck this.
I like Tanya. She works really well.
Okay. You can stick with Tanya then.
She's fast. She's got kicks.
But Chief is huge.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be huge to make a difference. That's my public service announcement.
Good. That's something to teach the kids.
Exactly. She's cat tall, so...
Okay, I found the throw move. Oh no, it's JJ!
JJ's coming right out of the porno!
JJ, you have terrible posture.
JJ, you need to work on that. Look at those pants! I love those. That's Zubaz? Mm.
Alright, I found the 2-button move that works for Chief. It makes you throw people to the ground and then splash on them. I don't even know if that does a lot of damage, but it works. Oh, JJ has magic! That's right, I should be trying to do that.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I refuse to use magic. I know it may help, and it would probably make this a lot easier, but that breaks my... I can believe that a man will pop out of a porno theater-like screen, but I cannot believe that...
Yeah, that's realism.
But JJ using magic? No way! No gang members used magic in the 90s. I saw all those, like, scaremongering reports. No one mentioned... If there were people out there using magic, I would have heard about it, because it would have totally, like, had that dovetail into the Satanic Panic stuff. Like, satanic gangs are doing drive-bys.
Ooh, the jumping backbreaker in the porno theater.
Alright, I got banned. Fair enough.
Alright, we kicked his ass. I wish I knew Chief's magic. That's the only thing I can't do, so I'm just stockpiling stars.
Okay, fair point, Video Game King. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is about gang members doing magic. Oh, he's crying.
And now we can play as JJ. In fact, I think I will.
He doesn't have shoes!
That's okay. We're just going out on the streets. Oh, God. Oh, time for another quarter. Use your magic, you say. What's JJ's magic? Oh my God! You were too cat tall for me.
I was very cat tall.
Where's my defense button? There it is. Okay, hang on. Never mind.
I'm sorry!
Never mind. Alex is bulldozing his way through the game. Consequences be damned.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bulldoze through you, my love.
I was gonna show off how you can throw around the exercise equipment, which I'm sure actual gyms love for you to do. Alright, we took down the Dreads. The next gang is the Shavers. There they are.
Oh, no, I love them. They mugged this rich guy. Oh man, they're us in the future.
This is like the start of the Joker.
See, this is what happens when you clear out the drag rats. Rich people walk all around Austin. See, if these people were still in Austin, like, you know, demanding you give them money, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh, this lady's name is Pebbles.
We wouldn't have like 20 WeWorks in our neighborhood or whatever.
I see. You gotta hold the duck button and then hit punch to pick up stuff. That seems a little complicated.
That guy is too...
So by now, you probably realize what happens when you take Pit Fighter into this format. It results in a good game. That's right.
I'm kicking him in the ass here. This is...
I'm getting brutalized.
Yeah.
This is what the streets are like, though. I mean, Atari would know.
Mm-hmm. I like that Tiny pulls up his pants a lot. Like that. I love that he has a little animation for that.
That's so good. And you kicked him in the ass.
Yeah, you can kick him in the ass a lot. I feel kind of bad about it, but, you know. You shouldn't have tried to kill me. I just think that's very rude. Get out of here, Tiny.
Still have JJ's walk cycle.
Oh, are you saying this isn't... You saying Marble Madness 2 Marble Man would have been better than this? Absolutely not. Look at this.
Yeah, supposedly that game got canceled in favor of this one.
Are you kidding me?
Which, I mean, that was the big thing. People wanted brawlers. People didn't want Marble Madness 2 Marble Mad.
You don't know that. Maybe the audience would have, maybe it would have been different. Maybe it would have been the final fight of its era, and everybody would have been making knockoffs of Marble Man instead of Final Fight.
Maybe.
You don't know.
We may never know.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty jank. It's gonna be hard to compete with this game with the other games we played tonight. But this sets a good baseline, I think. For as choppy as this game looks, I can tell you for sure that it plays just as badly. That's a good laugh.
Danny, do I like brawlers?
Maybe. Maybe you just found your game.
That sucks! This is Guardians of the Hood! Why couldn't I find a game that, like... I was gonna say normal people like, but I think there are normal people who like this game.
There's a few. I know BBH has played a lot of this.
Mm-hmm. I'm being told to play the Punisher instead? No.
Oh, the Punisher's good. You should play the Punisher.
Fair enough.
Now we're on to the requisite subway stage.
Oh man, there's a Pit Fighter ad on the subway.
Pretty sneaky, Atari. Pit Fighter didn't need any attention. Everyone was playing it anyways.
Yeah, Pit Fighter was already like... It was like the Pac-Man of its day. We all had Pit Fighter fever.
I rented it for Sega Genesis.
Hey, leave my husband alone. You mess with my husband, I'll kick your ass. Do not mess with my barefoot magic-using husband in Zubaz. Yeah, leave that guy.
I just really wish I knew the magic.
You can't even sit in the chair, my guy? You're gonna sprawl out underneath it? I mean... Okay. Fair enough. Be nice to him, Danny!
Alright, I'll put him down.
Now this poor guy's in the middle of our fight! Try not... oh, now...
Hey, you let go.
Alright, so the magic is forward, back, hold on. Sorry, it's hard to read. The magic according to BBH is forward, back, forward, and attack button.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you so much. Sorry I haven't read your messages. It's...
Yeah, maybe you should take a break.
Alright, next time I die, I'll let the controller down.
There we go. Chief's got a shockwave. I'll try and do it again in a second. Well, I did it once.
What?
Oh no, it's Boris. You definitely didn't do what you just said you would.
Well, I was gonna... You'll see.
Alright. There we go. That's an example of the magic. You gotta do it fast. We're locking him down. This is good.
Alright, we got it, yeah. I just didn't want you to fight Boris alone. He looked really difficult.
I can handle myself. I'm a big boy.
I know,
I'm the biggest there is.
I know, but I like to support my husband, and now I'm dead, so I'll let you...
Thank you. I'll take the credit for it.
Okay.
Got him.
I only wanted to jump in so you could show off throwing the exercise equipment, but...
It makes you do that anyways.
Okay, well... Gang defeated.
He was the leader of the Shavers. Should have known. So look at this. 6 different characters to play as now.
Oh, so Boris joins you. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy. Alright.
Well, this is still you.
Oh, shoot. Well, I put the controller down, so it's all on you, baby. I did that at Planet Fitness.
Just blowing off some steam.
Oh, God!
Ugh. Exercise
Ow.
bikes.
My face!
Coach said to really get into it.
Am I too surrounded by equipment that you can't beat me up?
You are.
Oh, no.
Alright, well this will give me a chance to figure out the controls. So these bottom 2 buttons are quick attacks. And there's this... There's this ducking button. This is Boris's duck. Good work, Boris.
It could have been worse.
2 different power attacks, it looks like. Ooh, check that out.
Yeah, exactly. Was this a big flop? I know it didn't get ported, but...
This was a fairly big flop. It was never ported to any consoles. The arcade release came and went. Very few people noticed. But this is pretty memorable for what it is.
Man. That's wild, see? Oh, wait, Mr. Big has dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be real dragons, it's just gonna be...
Yeah.
Oh man! Fucking 90s.
It's never the cool dragons. Okay, this is much more doable in single player since there's only a single character.
Alright.
How to pick up the dumpster.
I have to quit right before the dumpsters?
There's always been dumpsters.
That's true.
Look at this guy.
Okay, yeah, what is with the dragon's hair? Why does everybody, is that like, no, why do they all got mullets like that?
Going back to Chief. I gotta get things done. We have multiple games to do tonight.
Yeah, that does look like 80s Howie Mandel.
Well, that's a good move.
I love that poor grandma just sleeping in front of her shop.
Business as usual.
It's like, the mullet gang is here. Listen, I remember when Superman had a mullet. Oh wait, I just realized she was like sweeping outside of a sexy club, so...
Mm-hmm. Just clean it up.
I guess we could all assume what she was sweeping up there.
In the streets?
Listen!
How bad is shit out there? I know we got dudes like doing power bombs and splashes on just random dudes in the street.
Everyone's just really stressed, so it's just happening.
Alright, I figured it out. Holding the defense button and pushing this button Makes you unstoppable. We'll see how long this holds out.
Man, a no drink minimum at Girls, Girls, Girls?
That's pretty good.
That's actually a really good deal. Can we go to Girls, 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 Dan?
Sure. Hope they got arcade games there. We can play Guardians of the Hood.
All these girls are doing their... All these poor women are doing their work, and they're like, hey, sexy. And I'm like,
I'm gonna run out of time.
I'm playing kicks, or... Oh, no.
Chief freezes in place, knowing his time is up.
Oh, you have to start from the beginning!
Alright, Alex, join in. This is a problem with this game, especially in regards to one credit clearing it. Supposedly the final boss is real hard to do in the default time you have.
Tanya!
Alright, I'm just gonna repeat this move, because I know it works. You can do whatever.
I'm gonna kick.
These ladies are... They're wearing some kind of hosiery.
Yeah, I don't know if they're wearing shoes or not. It's very disturbing. Chat's asking if they're wearing shoes, and... I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're asking for normal reasons, but... Alright. Hey. Leave my husband alone.
Things I'm doing right now with Chief look nothing like a regular fight. Just throwing a dude to the ground, then belly flopping on him. That was a toss.
Mm-hmm. I tossed him right to you. There's too many people.
I agree. You're making too many problems.
Not enough love to go around.
Jesus Christ, we're almost out of time again.
It's okay, it's okay. We got this.
I may have to call it quits on this game, because I don't want to deal with this forever. Oh my god, it spawned in another enemy. It's not any easier in two-player mode. The gang wins. Sorry, everyone. In the battle for the hood, the gangs have won. Next game. Alright. So, around that time, there were more arcade games released. Why don't you scroll up to the top of that list, please?
Okay.
Let's just play all these. Let's do an arcade beat-em-up lightning round.
Okay,
now, for these next few games, I just want to do, like, maybe just one credit, or maybe the end of the first level. But there's a lot to see.
Alright, what's first?
POW, let's do it. Of course SNK wanted in on this business. This is 1988, so this would be a little bit more informed by Double Dragon than Final Fight. This was ported to NES, and I'd say the NES version is way better remembered than this arcade game. Yeah, didn't see Mr. Big, sorry. I didn't count on the time limit being so completely terrible. We rushed through that level, too.
We really did.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so you're a prisoner of war.
And we have access to explosives. That was their first mistake.
Hey, not to tell other people how to do war crimes, but you may not want to give your prisoners explosives. Oh, they've taken war as a prisoner? Okay, well maybe that's good. Maybe war should be locked up as a concept.
This game has cool music, but that's about it. Sound effects aren't bad either. But otherwise, there's no combos here. This is pretty much single punch or kick knockdowns. NES one, they actually added a little bit more complexity because there's buildings you can go into for power-ups, but not this one.
Okay, I like your little animation when you flip that knife.
There's lots of good little touches in this. And honestly, this game isn't great, but given it came out in '88, right as the genre was about to emerge, I can cut it a little slack. Plus you get a gun in it. So SNK, You did good. What I really want to focus on in these next few games is seeing how developers handle the beat-em-up genre.
Okay.
Because once Double Dragon and Final Fight blew up, everyone wanted to make a beat-em-up. They canceled games in progress, they took talented developers of other genres and just threw them into the world of beat-em-ups, even if they had no idea how to make them. And the end results were pretty inconsistent. I do like to think that this game at least pioneered the way enemies flash when they're about to die. Mm-hmm. A very important part of beat-em-ups.
It is very important. Okay, BMF mentions that POW might have been one of SNK's first in-house NES games.
That's true, yeah. They shifted away from Micronics and started making their own stuff, starting with this and Guerrilla War. And their NES games were honestly pretty good.
Oh yeah, speaking of brawlers, that Double Dragon Kunio collection's out tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh shit, I gotta buy that. They've translated like a dozen games for the first time for that collection. Well, officially. There's of course been fan translations. It's POW, let's move on.
Okay.
Next up, let's play some Crime Fighters.
Oh! Yes!
Sorry,
that sounded horrible. I am so sorry.
Now, if you're familiar with this game, you may be thinking, oh god, Alex. I knew that would be a problem. If you're familiar with this game, you may be thinking, this isn't jank, this is a good game. Some versions of this game are good. This is not one of those good versions. My arcade also had this back in the day. And every so often in the arcade you would hear that breaking noise, because this game was never ever being played. It would just loop through the attract mode over and over again. Let's see if we can beat the current high score of 10.
Okay, I think you could do it.
Now the more coins you put in, the more life you get.
Hey Danny, who made this game? Oh, okay.
These girls have all been kidnapped by...
Now who needs to restart the game because their fingers slipped?
Quiet you.
I love you.
These girls have all been kidnapped by this fat toad.
Fat toad!
Get him back and clean up the streets while you're at
toad. Usually I see a fat toad and I think they're super cool, but not that guy. Okay. I thought that was a vending machine for a second, and I was like, why are you such a
big-ass
tiny...
vending machine.
I was going to say, why are you such a tiny man? Real quick, I want to thank Orange Right for the 13-month resub. Orange Right says, Konami.
So this game's pretty neat. In Japan, it uses a traditional life meter approach to your life. In the US version, exclusively, it uses a gauntlet-styled countdown approach, meaning your life constantly
Excuse me?
It constantly ticks down, even if you're not being attacked by anyone. So you gotta really rush your way through these levels.
Danny, you didn't tell me this was a pervert game.
What? Oh, yeah, that. That, of course, grabbed everyone's attention back in the arcade. And of course, once you go under it...
You're fine. You're fine.
It's kind of a strange game. It's got a weird sense of humor. It lets you kick dudes when they're on the ground. This is 89, so either before Final Fight or developed concurrently with it. This is probably still working off the Double Dragon template at this point.
Yeah, I like that ad for lobsters back there. Like, hey,
psychedelic lobsters. This game lets a whole bunch of enemies appear on screen at once, and it allows up to 4 players. And even though the sprites are really tiny, there's a lot of action in this game at all times. If you want to see someone good play this game, I recommend checking out Murphigator here on Twitch. He owns an actual board of the good version of this game.
Yeah, I saw folks mentioning Murphigator there. Makes sense.
And he could actually 1-credit clear it. It is possible on some versions. I don't know if this version is 1-credit clearable. Otherwise, it's all about managing crowds, dealing with punks, occasionally kicking them in the nuts. And it's real easy to get ganged up on. That's why they call them gangs.
Oh. Yeah, that guy it keeps messing with his hair. I kind of love it. I don't love you getting your ass kicked, though. That's very unfair.
I agree. I'm not an expert at this game. About to die. That's your cue to put in another quarter.
I love that it has a little thing above your head, like, oh man, everybody, this guy's about to die. I don't think it's fair to alert the enemies about like that. That's not cool.
Yeah, that seems like an unfair advantage. Of course, being about to die doesn't mean that your life counter stops ticking down. Still gotta worry about that shit.
Okay, you're good, you got this.
He keeled over because his last life point went away.
Ah.
Konami.
You got these guys. You got a punk, a guy who's fucking with his hair, and yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, eat shit. It looks like that guy from Willy Beamish. Was that guy Spider?
Yeah, take that, Spider.
Eat shit, Spider.
Really? You're just gonna... Alright.
He just messing with his hair.
A funny thing about this game is once you reduce enemies to 1 hit point, they'll always do this. They won't attack you. You can have just a trail of enemies following you until you decide to finally take them out.
You just kind of poked him in the tummy.
It was a fun game. There's a lot I like about it, but man, that mechanic, it does not work. I think Konami did a similar thing for their later monster brawler. What was that called? Metamorphic Force? That's another game where you want to play the Japanese version instead.
Yeah, that's the zombie mode glitch, apparently. SSFSX 17 resubs, 9 months in a row, thank you so much. SSFSX 17 resubs with the beautiful Ghostbusters ghost. He says, just got here in time for the zombie enemy glitch. Yeah.
This guy has a freaking mace.
Wow!
He's that punk you may have seen on the arcade flyer. And of course, we have our second subway. Get ready to see a lot of subways tonight.
I like that he got exhausted after swinging the mace too much.
That's your cue to attack him. Otherwise, this game is great at eating your quarters. One thing I noticed earlier, someone pointed out on the flyer, level 4 takes place in an abandoned warehouse, and level 8 takes place in a warehouse.
I mean, you know, one
so they ran out of
workers.
ideas halfway through the game. Let's move on. Next game.
Okay.
Let's play some Gang Wars.
Gang Wars?
So this represents developer Alpha Denshi's attempt at a brawler. Once again, this is pre-final fight, so this will be more inspired by Double Dragon. And boy, does this game have an intro. Mike. Jackie.
Gang Wars.
Copyright Alpha. You ready for this?
Yes. Okay, got your... Okay, good to go. Alright, what's your name?
My name is Dab.
Ah, yes. Do teens still do that? Do adults still do that?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
I'm a power type. Gonna need a little bit more information than that to follow up on this case.
Who was that?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Ah shit, we stepped on the set of the Warriors.
Oh, those guys look so cool!
So look at this freaking game.
Wow! Oh man! You're so fast! The ravioli store! Oh! I want ravioli! I want ravioli, Danny!
Yeah, not many games start you out with a street fight in front of the ravioli store.
Oh man, that grocery store has really seen better days.
Someone tore down the damn grocery store. Now, there's one thing people remember this game for, and that's it.
Why are those guys barking?
The enemies all have a laugh track that plays every time they hurt you.
I guess it sounds like a dog. I'm sorry. I guess I should...
Now, this game I would consider jank. This game is not great. It's pretty primitive. Again, it's from a time before the brawlers started to get really refined with Final Fight, but even considering that, this is pretty poor.
This was a pre-Final Fight game?
Yeah. What does that say on his shirt? BBQ?
People say oob. Oob, it says oob.
Yeah, he's a fan of being out of bounds.
Maybe he meant boo.
Look at that dude's afro. It's the color of a big red soda.
I was gonna say that's like something. It's clown comp. Are you sure it's an afro? Is this like is it like a clown wig?
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, jeez, the blood.
This dude can wield a bottle like no one's business.
I do love the way their mouths move, like when they're just walking. It's like blah, 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 blah. Like they're talking, like they're like trying to get you to stop.
I just like the nervous laughter. Maybe they're trying to diffuse the situation with laughter.
He's like, nah, guy, it's cool, it's cool.
Oh, dude, no need to hit me over the head with a bottle.
It's like ending a serious text or a serious like tweet with like, haha, or lol.
This game actually reminds me a lot of a later Alpha Denshi game, Ninja Combat. Just the way the enemies recoil.
Yeah, BBH says it's clearly the same artist as Ninja Combat here.
Yeah, real similar art too. And Ninja Combat, honestly, not much better than this. But it is a little bit of an improvement. Urgh. That dude's got like a cinder block on a pole. Alright, petition to make this the official Retro Pals laugh track. Now it's my block on a pole.
People are appreciating the delicate shading on the main character's ass. It is very nice.
The shading and coloring in general actually is pretty good for this game. It's just a shame about how it plays and looks. Actually go to the left? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is the boss. That's the boss! The guy with the novelty oversized wooden
I was gonna
helmet.
say, it's Jack, Hammer, and Harry.
He's got some good animation.
Oh, where's his neck? His neck is like sometimes there, sometimes gone.
This is some weird animation when he gets up. Mostly when he gets knocked down.
The highway is in such a state of disrepair because this is a post-apocalyptic future, and I think that nobody's paid their taxes, so there's no money to repair the bridge, and now it's just...
I despawned that guy.
It's just despawning, that's it. All the government infrastructure went into despawning the punks. They thought that would help with their gang problems, and unfortunately did not.
Share your points to wherever you want. Let's be faster.
Okay. Even the punks are notoriously incompetent. Who's this guy?
Maybe it's worth playing through this for the cutscenes. I've never seen all the way through this game. Well, those guys seem to have everything in order.
Yeah, we're good.
I think we'll just turn around and call it quits.
Yeah, we're good.
Next game, let's play some Tecmo Night.
Okay, this game has an amazing flyer, I gotta say.
It has an amazing flyer and an amazing amount of gore, so be aware of that. Just watch the intro, for instance. Now, around the same time, Tecmo also released the arcade of Ninja Gaiden.
Dragon! Alright, okay.
And the arcade Ninja Gaiden can also be considered a jank game in its own right, but this is a little bit more jank.
Holy shit!
Blah!
Oh my god!
Dude's face.
Wow. Let me turn this up a little bit, but wow.
Alright, let's jump right in. In this game, you control a tiny dude on the back of a giant. And by hitting a button, you can turn into a tiny dude on a tiger.
You're like, it's like Ratatouille. I love this.
Yeah, it's like Ratatouille. You got your basic attacks, which softens up people.
I love those dog men. Okay,
And then, after you hit enemies a few times, their head gets bloodied.
Yeah,
At which point you can jump on their head and start mauling them. It's a different attack depending on which form you are.
Oh my god.
And the head just comes right off.
Alright, Electric Boogaloo mentions that Tecmo Night was from the same director who did Arcade Ninja Gaiden.
That makes sense.
And Shaxford says, straight from the side of a Sweet 70s van, it's Tecmo Night.
This does have that look, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
kind of like Mad Balls almost. Or a van. Take your pick.
Holy shit, Kasoge Theater played this game as a kid and got scarred, but they played it in Branson? What, man, how is... Okay.
It's games like this that I'm shocked actually got released in public places. You look back at stuff like this and Chiller, and you think, man, this shit was at Chuck E. Cheese's.
And I've never been to Branson. I wanna get messed up by a video game as a child in Branson. That sounds
Blah.
Oh god.
Yeah, for 89, this is pretty incredibly gory. I never saw this as a kid, but apparently other people did. This isn't like a shared hallucination or anything.
Whoa, that dragon!
And, of course, like Ninja Gaiden, it has a very memorable continue screen.
Danny.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy fucking Friday!
And the best game over screen in existence. No future!
Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh, it's got the cool Tecmo rabbit. I miss that guy.
But remember,
Oh my
don't
God.
use drugs.
Okay, I won't. Definitely. Absolutely not. Never in my life.
This is the kind of caliber of game you're going to see over the next half hour or so. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let us play some... How about some Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone? Now, Double Dragon, people know that game.
Yeah.
There was a sequel that, believe it or not, was almost entirely a reskin of the first game. Like, they just redrew over all the background graphics and characters. For the third game, Technos didn't make it. They outsourced it to a company called East Technology. And, well... it turned out a little bit different compared to the games that came before.
Did you see their face? Okay, I like her. I liked those dudes' faces.
Some good faces in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good faces if you're watching.
Had Chiller in your arcade, but it was turned to face the wall. Amazing.
Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone.
Wow, very excited there.
Yeah, it's an exciting game.
Mission 1, America.
America.
Isn't he so excited?
Now, before you do anything, the first thing in the game, you gotta go to the weapon shop, where you make the horrifying discovery that this game invented DLC. You insert coins for extra dudes and tricks and energy and power-ups. So we're gonna put in a lot of coins. And just buy everything she got. That's right, it's pay to win in the most literal sense.
Oh my god, was this before, oh my god, was this before Time Traveler?
I think it was, yeah. That's a pretty cool move, Billy. I'm not sure what that is, but...
It's cool.
the headstand. As a game, this is pretty choppy. Pretty
Power
jank.
Records?
Power Records. Especially compared to the first two Double Dragons, which weren't like the pinnacle of design or anything, but they played pretty consistently. Unlike this game, which is just a massive pain in the ass. Hey, I won on The Price is Right. This, of course, got ported to NES, ported in quotes. It's a very different game on Nintendo. And honestly, it's not that great there, either. So even Technos was kind of flailing at this point. Even they didn't know how to properly follow up on Double Dragon. At the same time, in the background, they themselves were developing a game called Combat Tribes, which, yeah, not as well known as Double Dragon, and not that great of a game either. Would things have been different for Technos if they'd focused on making their own Double Dragon sequel? Who knows?
just ran him the fuck over. And you kicked his bike to death, so that's cool. Hey!
We're Roni now.
The Texaco Leatherman!
Yep. There he is, right there, in the flesh.
The Texaco Leatherman!
Now, being a Texan, of course, I'm familiar with the legend of the Texaco Leatherman, but obviously Alex isn't. Legend has it, if you go to a Texaco at 2 a.m., a Leatherman will appear, and he'll buy you Fritos.
However, if you do say, "fuck off, Leatherman," he will fight you.
Yeah.
So you must be nice to him and accept his Fritos.
This game's got some pretty good animations. It just plays strangely, especially if you're familiar with the other Double Dragons. On the other hand, you can't argue with the Texaco Leatherman. It's about time a game finally told the legend.
All the rival gangs want the Rosetta Stone so that they can go on a nice European vacation.
Mm-hmm. It has the secret to translating the world's languages.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to get educated.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, we want to get a better job. We want to make something of ourselves. Give me the Rosetta Stone so I can learn Latin. Maybe I'll become a lawyer.
Knowledge is the greatest prize of all.
Mm-hmm. It's also the greatest weapon of all.
Mission 2, China.
And isn't that announcer so excited? I like that they're walking in with you.
Yeah, and every level, of course, it gives you the opportunity to put in more coins to buy more stuff to help you through the game. By now, I've played the game for like, what, 3 minutes, and I put in like $5 worth of quarters, so that's cool. You get the idea. They were just waiting for me. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's play a game that's actually very similar to the Combat Tribes, but it's a little bit unofficial. This is from an Italian outfit by the name of Electronic Devices. This is a game called Mugsmashers.
Hey, I'm smashing mugs over here. Alright.
This game's a fan favorite among people who watch Chubo and BBH. Policewoman has dossier about all her activities.
Oh my god, this art!
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love Axel!
Boy, that whole no shirt plus suspenders look was really popular in Brawlers.
What is with Mad Dog? Hey, I'm gonna say it. I have a huge soft spot for... Oh my god. For Italian developed arcade games.
Yeah, there's like this and,
Look at them! Look at them!
they're both perfect. How can I pick?
Oh my god!
So this takes place in San Francisco. Based on your experience, is this accurate?
Yeah, I went to San Francisco for like a week, and this is exactly what happened.
Just dudes picking up fire hydrants, throwing them at each other.
Alright, this game has got the official Chubo seal of approval, so that's
Good.
Yeah, there was like jazz band graffiti everywhere because there was like a jazz festival coming up, and you know, the jazz fans and the smooth jazz fans were having a big fight at the time.
So this game's jank as shit. Like,
Rats.
just looking at it, it looks jankier than the other games we've played. And yet, I would argue it's more playable than those. It actually plays pretty decently. Apparently later on in the game that changes and it gets to be really unfair. But at least in the beginning it makes a pretty good impression.
Okay, I love that guy was scratching his crotch after he had like the... Yeah.
Check it out, it's an Oscar statue. I picked up Oscar Gold.
Oh man, congrats. Holy shit.
I love these brawlers that give you a gun. It's never fair. Gold beer. What do they call that, like Goldschlager?
Yes. Oh my god, I love all of this MS Paint as background art so much.
It's good, isn't it? This game has a definite charm to it. Now, this being Italian in origin, of course, I've never seen the original cabinet, but I wish I did. I would play this all the time.
Danny, this is great.
Yeah. That's kind of why I like jank brawlers, because they always have some kind of personality to them. They're memorable at the very least.
Thank you, Under the Pale, for the raid. Do appreciate it.
Welcome, everyone. This is Mugsmashers, an Italian beat 'em up. And it looks like this. I like that knee move. You, like, double tap forward and hit the attack. There's no reason for this game to feel as good to play as it does.
Okay, I love the box of electronic devices. I love the rats. Mr. Energy mentions that this music is stolen from Combat Tribes, and Sneakernets mentions that this game has MS-DOS game energy. My god.
Does it ever? This reminds me of, what was that Bloodlust software game? Executioners? Is that what it's called?
Oh my god, I think so.
Big man!
Oh,
and there was an
man,
Oscar statue
that
in there.
trash can was hiding the Oscar gold.
They'll just give anyone an Oscar nowadays. Even a fire hydrant.
And then maybe looking forward to the Desperation Tornado.
How do you do that?
I'm not sure.
I know there's a third button that does this. That's cool.
Bye. It's all three buttons do it.
Okay. Must have power. Did it. Alright, let's see that desperation move before we move on.
Just on the forklift!
There we go.
Oh my god, you're just Tasmanian doubling it! Oh man, Taz, go!
So this game's kind of amazing. It's honestly a surprise hit for me. And if it looks good, maybe you should check it out. I think you'll have fun with it.
Holy shit, anyone not watching our stream, you're missing out.
So why don't we tap our good friends at Jalico to see what kind of brawler they would make if they had to. And they did. This is 64th Street. Not to be confused with popular Twitter account in 64th Street.
As I've been doing all day, Danny can attest. Oh, it's already a thread.
It's been requested that we watch the full intro, so let's
Okay.
do that. This takes place in the 30s.
Oh no, this guy's daughter's kidnapped.
These are the coolest dudes in the world. Rick and, I don't know, Bobby.
I love this guy's hat.
Oh, it's Alan.
I love the case of the rich man's kidnapped daughter. Yeah,
You see this? They're making a movie about us newsies.
Why are the criminals leaving these
There's a
messages
coded
in?
message in the newspaper. Are all the ads coded?
Maybe this is why they got rid of classified ads. This is why everything's on Craigslist.
This is a great intro to lure kids into playing your game.
Read these job classifieds very carefully, kids. Notice the similarity between the sentences. Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, they write just like the ransom note. Holy sheboygan. Really? Let's get on the case. Alright, why don't you turn down the volume a few more notches before we start this game, because the voices are very loud, and they're
Okay.
very amazing. Let's be Rick. So, you're Jalico. Your boss tells you to make a brawler like Final Fight, and this is what you come up with. Nice cameo from the Phantasm from Avenging Spirit.
I just want chat to know that when I saw the case of the rich kidnapped daughter, I got so excited. My hand was on the mouse, my hand just accidentally dragged the mouse into my lap.
And you brought up the Windows screen for some
I
reason.
don't know how that happened. I really don't. I just got so excited. I'm so sorry, Jalico.
So this game's big claim to fame is that you can grab dudes and throw them into the background. The flyer made big mention of this by showing the main character throwing a character into the background with the sound effect Dogoon. And in this game, all the backgrounds are breakable, from the cars to the windows to doors. I'm gonna break this car.
The background throws are super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Something Konami would later rip off for Batman Returns on Super Nintendo.
Okay, the devs here were CP Brain, and, God, chat's talking about, Chimera Beast.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
I defer to BBH on that one.
Mm-hmm. BBH says you better not be talking shit about Chimera Beast. I'm not talking shit about anything.
Look at the way that door splintered.
Oh, it's by the same team that did Avenging Spirit. Okay. That's cool.
They know what they're doing. They can do platformers, brawlers. Well, arguably they can do brawlers.
I mean...
Yeah!
Yeah!
So they got the sound effects right. If you're gonna make a brawler, you gotta have really memorable, punchy sound effects. And what's more memorable than Durr?
I love the bookstore you fucked up. Okay, I love that fucking interstitial. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Done as cheaply as possible.
Jellico is the king. Oh my god, I love that. It reminded me of like when Sonic time travels in Sonic CD, but like a really crappy detective show.
The great part is that sometimes stuff will come out of the wall when you throw dudes at it, so you have an actual reason to. And in this case, you can even peel the brick off the brick walls.
Oh, that's what they're talking about, Chimera Beast, because the dev of this did Chimera Beast. They're ex-ICOM guys. Folks, I should say.
ICOM had really inconsistent results on consoles. Was that game that Dot was playing last night? I think it was Taking It to the Hoop. That's an ICOM game.
Yeah.
It's like they did Legendary Axe and then Taking It to the Hoop.
You gotta take it to the hoop, Danny.
Now, all I want to do with this game is play far enough into level 1 so I can show you what Jalico's idea of a bus is.
Oh my god, I want to see what they think of buses.
How would Jalico draw a bus? There's a cat here.
Oh,
I picked it up for points.
oh nice. You better take care of that cat. If you're mean to that cat, I'm gonna cry.
Cat's gonna help us on our journey.
Oh good.
Okay, I think this is it. Y'all want to see what a bus looks like?
This looks like a double-decker bus.
It has wooden benches.
So it's like a trolley.
Have you ever seen a bus with wooden benches? Like it's a fucking church or something?
Like, I have been on an old trolley and like a working trolley too that had wooden benches, but not a bus.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe this is a trolley.
Yeah, this is in 1939, so back in those days they only had wood. Damn it.
There's that novelty mallet again. It's a favorite among beat-em-up bosses.
Oh man, BMF mentions that Spokane had old-style trolley buses with wood benches, and fun fact, they sucked.
Yeah, those don't look too comfortable. Also, I hope they're bolted down, considering we're going at like 80 miles an hour.
They usually are. Yeah, everyone had mohawks in the 30s. It was like, 23 skidoo, get a mohawk. It's the Depression. We're depressed. Let's all get mohawks.
This is the Jalico 30s.
Mm-hmm.
The 30s how they should have been. I'll save this trolley. Did it.
Outside the office, they are attacked as they leave their office.
They placed the ads on purpose, knowing that we would notice the similarities.
Cool already says the roaring Jalcos.
Alright, check this out. If you grab dudes and throw them here, there's no background. So what ends up happening is you get punched a lot.
You sure do.
Come on, we gotta show this. Nah, into the ocean.
They splash! Oh, that's so good.
You, also into the ocean. You too. Everyone gets to take a bath.
Yeah, am getting Adam West Batman vibes with that interstitialist in particular.
Maybe this is intentionally, you know, kind of campy.
I mean, it's Jalico. They're kind of the camp kings.
They might as well lean into it. Next game. This is a very late addition suggested by Electric Boogaloo. Let's play Brute Force. So there was a company called Leland. You may or may not be familiar with their arcade games. They made stuff like John Elway's Pro Quarterback, most notably Super Off-Road. Then they made a beat 'em up in 1991.
Wow!
We want to hear this intro.
Okay. I love Susan. Aw.
That's nice.
Susan's like, God, I hate that guy.
Turn it up.
Okay.
Join the friends, we be watching the tube. Don't stop.
When City calling shots, we make our move.
Hey, thank you for recommending this.
Don't stop kicking till the
King goes down. Kick it.
Kick it. Yeah, break it down.
Listen up.
Oh my God.
These are the hottest jams.
Brute force.
Danny, you can't do this to me! Oh my God.
This is a good one.
Kick it.
Okay, now I need to turn it down.
City sewer target of ninja sabotage.
Oh God.
We live in Big City, USA, apparently.
Stimulate riot at Cat Theater.
Now, the first thing you could do in the game is beat up a fire hydrant and then lose 2 of your 3 lives instantly. So that's extra cool. This is a weird one. This is a game where you have a great degree of control over your jumps and movement, and yet it never feels like you're in control of anything. The first thing I did was pick up a guitar and start hitting people with it, El Kabong style. So points for that.
Let's see. Abby mentions that Leland is basically just the name that Cinematronic switched to some years after the Laserdisc fad ran its course. So this is the true legacy of Dragon Slayer.
My God. It all led up to this. Being whipped by punks. One thing I did like is, you can't see it now because I broke the windows, but that store was called Mom and Pop's Adult Bookstore.
I love that. No way. I am all for...
Support your local business.
Yeah, I'm all for Mom and Pop porno shop.
Listen up.
Look at these punks. They're just breaking all the windows.
I like that they're... Yeah, I like that they're grabbing... yeah, Paul, I like that they're grabbing whips from the adult store. That actually makes a lot of... Okay, that was really good.
Yeah, the background detail in this game is second to none. It's a shame about how it plays.
BBH mentioning this game is not probably once you seeable.
I wouldn't think it was. This is a weird playing game. There's just one button that makes you leap. Including leaping into windows. Now, I do want to get to the end of this first level. Because the first challenge you face is pretty good.
Yeah, heck, Tara, I am getting Yo Bro vibes from this art.
Kinda.
Oh no. Chibo mentions there's no stress for this game yet!
No stress.
No, don't. Everybody love yourself. Don't do that.
Spin kick seems pretty good. Does multiple hits.
Listen up.
Otherwise, just listen up.
Fair point. They're probably just using the same graphics tools as Icon, but
Yeah.
they're just American devs.
Enemies take a lot of punishment in this game.
Alright.
What did I get there?
Drugs!
It looked like a dozen donuts to me.
It was like drugs, but they were like vitamins.
Oh, okay.
It was good drugs, not bad drugs.
punks coming up from the sewer.
You think they just live in the sewer, or...
I think they come from there.
Okay,
It's an
that's like-
underground society of sewer people.
Okay.
Time to break another hydrant. He's taking a ride. Look at him go. Hey, watch what I can do to this phone booth. Ugh. No, break it. Break it. Break the damn thing. I've seen you do it.
Oh, it is a phone. I thought it was
There we go.
origins.
This is weirdly fun. I don't know why. But it's alright.
Is it because it's kind of stupid?
I think that could be it, yeah.
I think
that and it has a rap theme song.
I think that just being kind of stupid is the key to making a good brawler.
Yeah.
Like, Final Fight is fun, but it's kind of stupid. Oh my god, fur fun.
Fur fun.
Oh, shit.
That does say fur fun.
Mm-hmm.
I do at least want to get to the theater, because
Okay.
that's what the punks are currently attacking.
I see. They're watching fur fun.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to enjoy the Sonic movie.
The Sonic movie was fur fun.
Alright, based on my extremely early findings, the spin kick seems to be the best strat for this level.
Okay. Getting developing the strats here.
The guitar is also very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a time bomb? Let's go get it. Put down that time bomb. So what do you think the problem is in the theater? Have they taken hostages? Are they, like, watching movies illegally?
I think they're being too loud.
Okay. Well, we're about to find out.
Oh god! Don't shoot me. You're doing a good job at shooting everything but him.
Yeah. That's right. We gotta protect the concession stand. Left to their own devices, these punks will come down here and just start smashing up the concession stand. And you gotta stop that from happening.
Baby, you did the same. You just ruined their bench.
Oh, you jumped all over it.
You're...
The junior mints are ruined. Just love that there's an emergency call to the theater so you can protect the concession
Watch
stand.
out, they're stealing her. Yeah, protect the Twizzlers.
They destroyed like 20 cents worth of popcorn. This game's ridiculous, and maybe it's better for it. That's what I've learned. Anyway, we've protected the concession stand. Don't worry, everyone. Your treats are safe.
Thank God.
Your overpriced treats. Let's go on. Next up, why don't we play another Chubo-adjacent game?
Okay.
This qualifies as a brawler, right?
You know what? You know what, Danny? I'm gonna go with... Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Put it
Okay.
on. This game is commonly known among fans of the genre as Suck Joe.
Suck Joe!
Legend of Success Joe.
Suck Joe. Suck Joe.
This might be the worst Neo Geo game, which is quite an accomplishment because there aren't many bad Neo Geo games. This is, of course, based on a long-running manga about a boxing guy and all his friends. They have fun.
Yeah, it's a fun series. Ends on a really positive note.
Yeah.
So.
This game, the story in Success Joe is really dour and serious, and the way the game compresses it into a story in this game is really incredible. To this day, all that I know about Legend of Success Joe I learned from this game.
Okay.
They were battling for the boss position at the Special Boys Reformatory. And this is what the game looks like.
Oh, this is so good. This is like China Warrior.
Kinda, yeah. He is big. Joe is a big boy. There's very few moves. This game only uses 2 of the 4 buttons. And I think this is the only Neo Geo game to not have a 2-player mode. That was kind of a thing that was built in with every single one of their other games. I mentioned Chubo. If you want to see a good run of this game, you gotta watch Chubo. He has 1 credit cleared this game, something that I never thought possible. For instance, I learned that the bosses actually do have strats you can use. Different strats. This game. The game that looks like this.
Oh! That's right, Joe. Shake it off.
Another fun thing is for each credit you only get 1 life and 3 life bars. And while your life bars refill at the end of a level, if you've depleted one entirely, it's gone forever. So right now, the best I can have going into the second level is 2 life bars.
Oh man, that guy's bloody.
Got him.
He dancing. Oh, apparently the hit sound effect here was also used in Might and Magic World of Z.
Of course, that makes sense.
Okay, Chibo mentions it's gone forever unless you get a perfect in the next stage. Okay.
Okay. So if you go without hits, you get that full life bar back. And of course, every other round, you get put in the ring, where the gameplay is exactly the same. We're running on limited time, so I'll probably quit after this fight, but what I really wanted to show off was the Mr. Rikishi fight.
Okay.
This really dramatic moment in the comic is reduced to complete ridiculousness in the game. It's like Joe's friend and rival tragically dies in the ring, and the game reduces that to Joe regretted the fight, and then he provoked a ruffian, or something like that.
Joe regretted the fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He really regretted old Mr. Rikishi. Man, can I beat this on my first credit? This will be the best I've ever done at this game. Oof. Let's go, Joe. I like the crowd here. I like number 14.
I do too.
He's into it. He's like, oh boy, I get to be in a Neo Geo game. Yeah! You win, Joe. Oof.
Fucking rip.
Just the idea of compressing multiple manga chapters into, like, a couple of sentences. It strikes me as really hilarious. We got more to do. Let's move on.
Okay.
We have serious work to do. Our next game is Ninja Clowns.
Okay. Oh my god! You can't do that shit to me!
Bone-curdling chills, senses-shattering spills, two-fisted thrills.
This music! This remix of...
Yeah, it's the hardcore version of Entrance of the
I was gonna say,
Gladiators.
this version of Entrance of the Gladiators. Is this 2-player?
Oh yeah, you want to play?
Yeah, I want to play a little bit.
Let's do it. Let's play 2-player Ninja Clowns for the first time on Twitch. I assume.
Sec. Okay, there we go.
See, this is a parody brawler, where you play as a couple of clowns who beat up lawyers. You see. It's funny. Now, the best move is if you hold down left or down right and hit the kick button, you just spin forever.
Hey! You found a strat I can do!
Uh-huh. I want to say Chubo has 1 credit cleared this as well. That was a while ago, though. I don't think I ever watched that. I'll have to get some strats from
Dead
it.
Teens in Love!
Whoa, that is what it says!
Oh my god, that cop looks like a drill art! Like a drill 3, look at him! Oh my god! Oh, drop hot dog, I want it.
Get that hot dog. Oh, I got the seltzer. I'm curious, has anyone actually seen a real cabinet of this? This is one I've never seen, and not a lot of people have, apparently. This is from Strata, the people who later made, of course, Time Killers, Bloodstorm, and Street Fighter the movie, the arcade game. So this was before they got really famous.
Okay, opponent mentions that there are photos of real cabinets out there, so...
They supposedly exist. I'm gonna need some hard evidence, though.
The Dead Meat Deli.
That cop threw a donut at you.
It's gonna chase him off.
Well... Oh my god, it's the evil bowler!
Hey,
I love the jerky animation in this game, it's so shit.
why do I like this?
It's more playable than you'd expect, and yet...
Thank you to White Taxi for the resub 5 months in a row, thank you. I don't know why, but maybe it's because you're seeing one of the most excellent games.
That must be it, thank you. Imagine seeing this and seeing The Simpsons. Which would you play? I'd go with Ninja Clowns.
I feel bad. I would totally go with Ninja Clowns. Alright, there's photos in chat. I'll click on it in a second.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, he exploded! We blew him up. There's also a lot of this game. Look at all those levels.
Oh my god, here it is. It's real.
Wow, it exists.
It's real.
Incredible.
Danny.
It's got some hard driving music. I'll give it that much. Time out,
I'm out,
Clowny.
Clowny.
Who you calling Clowny? Those cursed clowns. Killer zombie clones attack.
Are we fighting mimes? I thought I saw a mime.
You probably fight mimes at some point.
Why did we hate mimes in the 90s?
It was a cool thing to do.
Alright, the bearded lady's puking on me.
Yep, she's puking all over the place.
That's delightful.
Ninja Clowns.
This game is pro and anti a lot. Yeah,
There's
the
your mime.
Oh,
There's that mime.
Is that a mime?
There's that mime content you wanted.
We all hated mimes. Why?
This is a video game. It is not one that's easily forgotten.
Oh, it's that guy from the Dover Boys.
I want to play something else.
Yes, please.
That's Ninja Clowns. Now you've seen it. There's no going back from here. Your life will now never be the same. What are the games we got left here? Let's very quickly play some lesser-known games before we move on to our finale. How about a game called Big Fight? Big Trouble in the Atlantic Ocean.
In the ocean, huh?
Yep. Made by Tatsumi, who is normally known for their games that used hardware scaling capabilities. Most notably, a game called Buggy Boy, which is a very fun game. This game is much less known.
I like this. Zill! I like Gear.
Zill is from Texas, which is cool, but Gear is the best character. He practices that Illinois wrestling. I will say the raster effects on the scrolling floor look really nice. I don't know about the rest of the game, though. Look at the way this dude jumps.
Oh, I love him.
And of course he's got the big splash.
I love his overconfident smile that he's always got going on. That's wonderful. His pecs are massive!
They are
Look at
gigantic. This is one I was entirely unaware of until MAME came around and emulated it. And I think it was only pretty recently that it was emulated too.
This game is Big Fight, Big Trouble in the Atlantic Ocean. Very normal name. Love it.
How big is it? It has the word big twice in the title. lands on his hips when he jumps.
I love that. Oh, look at him.
Ah.
You can select your course? And there's an aquarium?
Let's go to the aquarium.
Oh my god!
Gotta beat up some fish.
Oh, those fish are goners.
Bazooka! There we go.
Did you see that animation?
I don't know what happened there. As far as I know, this game isn't emulated entirely correctly just yet. Which is another thing I'm a big fan of in MAME.
Same. Oh, that's not a bazooka, that's a grenade launcher.
Oh yeah, that explains it then. Shit, this game's fun. I gotta play more of this. But that goes to show you that even when developers aren't especially invested in, or maybe even interested in brawlers, situations demand that they created them, and they made the most of it. Some of them actually did end up making good games.
Okay, I love that couple just having a nice night while you're killing some mummies. The janitor being like, I ain't seeing shit.
Look, we paid for this aquarium. We're gonna stick around.
Alright!
What's gonna come out of the sarcophagus? Is it a mummy fish? I guess I have to play this long enough to find
Wait
out.
a minute, are you on a cruise ship?
Yeah, the whole
Holy
game
sh-
takes place on a cruise ship,
Oh
as far as I know.
God.
Given the title Big Trouble on the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess so is this a real aquarium on the ship, or is this just a, God.
Like
or is-
below deck, they're just looking at all the sharks.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of sharks.
Ugh.
Okay, you gotta fight Pharaoh.
Why does he have a cape? Oh, now he doesn't.
Because it's cool. Oh my god, he's got such long legs! Look at those Ernest Evan-ass legs! I love him! Yeah, alright.
I changed my mind. This game's cool as shit. It's not jank at all.
Yeah,
This is the best game ever
not
made.
Jank. Oh, I love that.
Gotta at least beat this guy. Lasers! Hamburger?
I love it! I love it!
Hamburg.
Alright, I'm being told he has such long legs he can walk like an Egyptian. Boo!
True.
Yeah, he's got full eyes. He's got this character's got full yowie measurements here. Just very long.
Don't even know what he's saying. I don't care. This game has completely won me over. Too much.
Yeah, he's saying hamburger because he wants hamburger.
Me too. He's got my number. Got him. The cheesy pose.
Oh, I love gear! Now I came to... Yes! Yes!
Sure.
That's how I reply.
Pharaoh joined us.
Oh my god.
And indeed, you can play as Pharaoh after this point.
Oh, I love Pharaoh.
Look
Oh,
at that.
Yes,
He is too good.
I love that dealer just looked at you like, oh, should I do something or no? Okay.
All these people paid for this cruise. They're not gonna stop and hide when the punks take over. They're gonna get their damn money's worth. Ain't gonna let anyone called Bread stop them. Some of these characters are named Bread.
Bread, uni.
Alright, I'll play this forever. We gotta stop. While we're on the subject, why don't we look at another company who was suddenly thrust into the world of beat-em-up development?
Mm-hmm.
A company called Seibu Kaihatsu,
Oh.
who are known for their Raiden games. They released a game called Zero Team, and through a very long story that I'm not going to relate here, MAME only emulates a semi-bootleg version called Zero Team 2000. Now you might think, oh man, these people have never made a beat 'em up before. This game's gonna suck. Actually, this game is fucking awesome.
Okay, I like these names. I like Big O. Hey, this looks fucking great.
Mm-hmm. So, good animation, fairly small sprites, but the main thing in this game is the things you can do mid-combo. Like, you can just take a dude out, you can drop him to the ground, but if you do the combo while holding up, you fucking launch him.
Whoa, and then you slam
And then they
back.
explode when they hit the ground.
That's amazing.
And that mechanic alone makes me love this game, because it feels really good. Especially when you can bunch up like 5 dudes and launch them all at once. Look at this. Like, we've seen Jank, often as the result of just people demanding a certain genre of game without considering whether developers want to make that game. But even in that situation, Seibu Kaihatsu ended up making a really great brawler somehow.
I love her, yeah.
Yeah, Spin's cool. It's a very playable game.
Jank doesn't necessarily mean bad.
Yeah.
Either. It could mean good.
There's good Jank. Hell, you might even not consider this Jank.
Yeah, there's debate whether this is Jank.
It's a little Jank, but it's mostly just good.
I love this.
Another example of why I love MAME. I'd never heard of this game, ever. Never saw it in my life. And all of a sudden, it's now one of my favorite brawlers. Just watch the dude into the other dudes. Oh yeah, if you hold down, you can throw behind you too.
Look at that steaming chicken.
Yeah, that looks appetizing.
Can you throw people in the shark tank?
I don't think you can, unfortunately. Toilet paper.
BBH mentioning that the only place I ever saw this was at the Lux Arcade in Vegas. I've never seen this either. Also, Vegas has, back in the day, Vegas had the weirdest fucking games. I found all kinds of weird shit there back in the day. I think is that where I found Sonic the Fighters? No, that was in Ontario. Still.
There's a lot of little things this game does to make it really fun to play. Like the fact that when you strike a dude, it's not just one punch, it's like 50 punches in the space of a second. There's a certain theory of fun being applied here. Like, why hit a dude once? You can hit him 50 times.
Oh my god, you're just so fast.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he exploded in corn! And jewels!
Yep. And shortcake.
Maybe get that corn. Oh my god, there's so much corn.
I got a can of soup. Delicious corn.
Oh my god. Video games are fantastic.
Alright, there was one specific thing I wanted to show off in this level before we can move on. But basically, all you need to know is this is a good one. You gotta play it. It is MAME exclusive, never ported anywhere. If you want to play this, you gotta pirate it.
Damn, but it does look pretty good. Oh my god!
Look at that!
Just a big pot. Okay, I love that guy just laughing at you in the background. He looks like Dracula.
Everything from how dudes launch to the way they explode, it just feels good. This is the feeling you want when playing a brawler. Just the feeling of complete power. You too. Come here, you. He got away.
Oh man! See, Dominic says this does not look janky, it looks juicy.
It's pretty juicy. And just to sell you on the game, there's people in the background who have nothing to do with the fight. You can just toss them around.
Wow, that couple was having a really nice time, Danny.
Yeah, I ruined their day. Okay, stopping myself.
Okay.
What do we want to do next? Well, before we go into our final game, I want to play something that will disturb you. This is Black Touch 96.
Okay. Oh, good. I like when it says there's known problems in the game. That's good. Always a good sign.
This is made by DGRM. I have no idea who they are, other than the fact that they are from Korea.
Black Touch 96. All right.
Are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this.
Okay. All right.
What's that sound effect stolen from? Some Capcom game.
Yeah, yeah. I like that guy's face.
He's slowly reading.
It's from Street Fighter Alpha.
That's what it
What is that giant baby?
is. Look at this freaking game.
This is
Exactly,
the
Alex.
man with the helmets, the baby. Yeah, that was Half the Head.
That
He
really
just
does
killed
remind
Half
me.
the Head.
It did remind me of Hardhead. As for the gameplay, well, it's no Zero Team, I'll put it that way. But it does go to show that everyone all over the world was trying to get that final fight money at some point in time.
God, he's got a wrench and...
Oh, there's a kick button. That'll help. That attack where he just pushes his belly forward.
That Go was stolen from Virtual Fighter. Beautiful.
That's where it's from. I was trying to figure that out.
Jesus, that's a lot of baby plumbers.
Round. Look, I'm just trying to head to round.
Listen,
I know the
this-
door is way too small for any of our massive
It
bodies.
is!
But come on.
Oh. Oh, can we get some new fashion?
Yeah, okay.
I'm seeing the opponent say you should press buttons 1 and 3 together when you're surrounded.
Is that this move?
I think so. I think so?
Oh!
They just leave?
They just leave. The screen flashes and they leave. They're disgusted with you, I guess.
They're just like, I'm going home. This is disturbing. We're all too small for the doors anyway. I don't know why we're here.
So by now, you may be wondering, what's the right amount of jank? There's games like Zero Team that are practically free of all jank, while this game is consisting of nothing but 100% jank.
Yeah, this is pure jank.
Where is the happy medium, I ask you? Where is it? And that's in tonight's final game, which I'm going to show you immediately after I beat this boss. Come on, man, I got a show to do. Oh!
Danny!
Okay. Tonight's final game, representing
Give
the
me a second.
representing the proper balance of quality to jank. There is no other way we can end this stream than with a complete playthrough of the classic game Knuckle Bash. Let's do it.
Alright. You are being banned.
I'd never beat the first level, so I didn't even know that was a thing.
Did you really not know that?
I didn't know. So weirdly enough, this is also from Atari, who only published this game, and it's another case of a shoot-'em-up developer being thrust into the world of beat-'em-up development. This is a Toa Plan game. The Batsugun people, the freaking Fire Shark, all them games, Truxton. All of a sudden, they had to make a brawler, and wouldn't you know it,
Hello.
it's one of the greatest brawlers of all time.
You want me to play?
Sure.
Okay. I'll play until I die. How's that?
Okay, sounds good to me. Look at that title screen.
I don't like the flashy, but I do like the muscle.
This game is all about muscle. No spoilers. Let's start this game.
Okay.
Well, we have to go off to destroy the Bull Group. And I am going to play as Elvis. You can pick who you want.
Oh my god! Do I want to be the luchador or I guess
both
that
of
guy?
Oh no, we're different.
Being a professional wrestler is always my dream. I'll fight at the end to save the sport from the corrupt Mad Bulls Wrestling Heroes United Chicago Hotel. Secret meeting has been arranged to decided to take sort of problem and the Yin Pao and the Ninja Warrior is going to Hong Kong and Skiffle is trying to fire the Mad Bull will stop at anything even if it means. ...
Welcome to Hotel Rats.
Wow!
So this game is a little bit different from your average brawler. It's very fast. And in something that makes it completely different from every other brawler I've played, you can punch and walk at the same time. And that changes the game completely.
Look at me go! Whee!
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? You don't have to stand in place and punch.
Oh my god, Hotel Rat!
There's a lot of secret tech in this game. You can get really deep. This game is 1 credit clearable. Funk Doc is among the people to 1 credit clear this. He's also really good at reading that entire intro in the fastest voice possible.
Oh, I can't do it.
You did a good job, but
Thank you.
You can't compare to Funk Doc.
No, I cannot.
Yeah. Real hot jams in this game, too.
Hey, the mannequin piece!
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to punch the pissing baby. Okay, I liked it that... Okay, no, wait. Look at the hotel clerks trying to get us to stop and calling their manager.
Yeah, one of them's calling someone on the phone. There's a lot of good background detail in this. Now, Elvis has some secret tech. There's one move he can do that can get you through almost the whole game, and it's this. Just going back and forth with those kicks.
I love that he poses.
Take that, Mannequin Pits!
You kill it! This game is amazing.
This game goes a million miles a minute.
Yo, did you look at the waiter?
Uh-huh. You can't even focus on anything in this game because there's just too much amazing going on.
That waiter is me. That's how I walk.
Yeah, if you got the right timing and you can just... Supposedly you can make the Elvis character fly almost indefinitely with the right timing, and that makes him almost invincible. I'm not gonna try it though. I'm just gonna do my best.
Don't beat up my husband, who's Elvis. I'm the twirling waiter man. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the dining cage here, Blast. I'd like to escape, but, you know.
A lot of people are into it. They came to the restaurant to see this.
Look at...
Uh-oh.
This waitstaff wants us dead! Hotel Rats has no respect for Elvis and his generic friend. I like that Randy Savage knockoff.
I'm trying to figure out how I can describe how this game plays. I think chaotic is the best word to describe this game. It goes so fast. You have so many different moves you can do, but everything just goes at a completely breakneck pace. You never have time to focus on any single thing, because, yeah, it just keeps throwing everything at you. Alright, pretty good rooftop fight. We took down Hotel Rats.
Man, for a hotel that proclaims to be for rats, it certainly was cruel to us.
It was. Oh, you gotta mash your punch button here.
Okay.
This is the only unfortunate part of the game because you need to do this if you want to run 1 credit clear it. It rewards life refills.
Damn.
Sorry, Alex.
It's okay. At least I got some life.
I got the winner point.
So, it's me.
Yep, there's you again.
beating up a lot of pretty men.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but...
This game's very focused on musculature and just manliness in general.
Getting...
Look at these dudes.
I'm getting real Shoaniki vibes from this game. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little homoerotic.
Well, I mean...
It definitely leans into it.
We're beating up a lot of very effeminate men in this game, I've noticed.
Yeah, but they're all very muscular, too.
They're very muscular, yes.
Even these dudes.
Like,
they could
look at all
probably
these
beat you up.
John Waters guys we're just kicking here.
I figured you would like this game.
Yeah, you know what I like.
Backdropped him.
Oh, no, it's the... It's the scuba men.
Evil muscular scuba man. This game also exemplifies just why I like arcade games in general. They're so weird. They could do whatever they wanted. And what did Toaplan want to do when they had to make a beat 'em up instead of a shooter? This is the game they wanted to make. This. And you know what? They were right. They were 100% right. Good job.
Did you see what we did? We just destroyed that dude.
Yeah, we ruined that dude.
Let's go.
Oh no, we're gonna go on the set of Big Fight.
Oh my god, that guy just ran at us head first. Not a fan.
It just makes me wonder what kind of other brawlers did Toaplan have in them? Because this was right at the end of their lifespan. They shut down after this. And for anyone who doesn't know, a lot of them reformed into the company called Cave, who made a whole bunch of shooters.
I've heard of them.
Cave never made a beat 'em up, though. And you know what? Maybe they should have. What would Cave's take on this look like?
Excuse me.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a
Danny, I
nuclear
think we
gorilla.
should worry about it.
It's fine.
Oh, good God, it broke through. Hey, I love this game's music.
It's, yeah. Everything about this is cool, and it's also completely ridiculous. Jump pile driving. A weird looking gorilla. Who died this gorilla?
This is just a product of science.
Oh, okay. We engineered it. Yeah.
It's Blanca's brother, okay. Blanca's brother, Blonde Hulk, it's Gorilla Blanca.
Get ready to mash.
Okay.
Oh, and I didn't say so last time, but flashing light warning when we punch each other.
Alright, BBH is requesting that you use Elvis's Desperation Attack.
Okay, can do. Elvis is just so good without it, though. That one back and forth kick, here it is. Yeah!
Oh my god!
I forgot that was a thing. Hey, anyone want some pork? Get over here. It's being roasted in real time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these bears walk like I do. They got their arms up and T-Rexing, yeah.
T-Rexing.
You know what it's like when you walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. It's... Yeah, I love the Bear District. Unfortunately, the Bear District got gentrified here in Austin.
Maybe this whole game takes place in the Bear District.
Oh no, the vinyl leather clowns.
You gotta hit your start button.
I'm back.
I want you in this through the end.
Oh, I do. I want in. You know I want in.
Yeah, you gotta see how this game ends. I want to be a luchador.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what he's got. Yeah!
Okay, if you run into my fist, it's your own fault. Hey, Mad Kids! With an apostrophe?
Bad kids. Oh, the Luchador isn't as good as Elvis. That's
Ew.
unfortunate. It's got a good throw, though.
I want to go to Dragon Street. I want to go to Dragon's... Oh, we kissed. I want to go to Dragon... Yeah, we just broke
Aw,
the door.
How romantic.
Mwah! Break the door. Oh, so we're in a religious temple. That's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. We booked in advance. Yeah, can we have one of those gay muscle brawls
That's fine.
at your temple?
they're cheering it on now.
They're like, Wednesday's no good. We already got a group. Can you do Thursday?
Yeah, we got it. That works. That works for us.
What's this guy's desperation, I wonder? Wow! That was an amazing desperation. But I'm switching back to Elvis, I think. Also, unfortunately, this never got ported to consoles like many of the games we featured tonight. It just... I mean, was there any console capable of running this game in 1993? It's just nothing but a bunch of big-ass sprites with a ton of frames of animation. Couldn't do it on Genesis or Super Nintendo. Hell, probably couldn't even do it on Saturn. And just like Guardians of the Hood,
Yes, he's gonna fight to them.
you can recruit the characters you fight. You want to pick him?
Yeah.
Yeah, try him out.
actually. Elvis and... My journey takes you to the Battle Kingdom headquarters of the Bull Group. It's rumored that one of them wants out of the organization. He seems he doesn't agree with our methods. I too was once learned by the temptation of the Bull Group. They are nothing but gang criminals who listen.
Hey, that was good.
Okay, so we gotta fight two big Van... Oh my god, not two, but a lot of big Van Vaders.
A lot of big Van Vaders. I'm also thinking people don't give Toaplan enough respect when it comes outside of the shooter genre, you know? Like they made this, and then they made Wardener, which was a pretty good platformer. They did like, what was that one run and gun they did? Horror Story? That was okay. They were versatile people, they just never got a chance to show it off until they were desperate. So when the time came for them to have to make a beat 'em up to survive, they were all like, sure, alright.
Like, we can do it.
Can we put a bunch of weird caricatures in it?
Chat's like, don't forget Snow Bros.
Oh, Snow Brothers, yeah! They did, they out-bubble-bobbled Bubble Bobble. Arguably. There's Snow Brothers fans out there.
I mean, I'm a fan of Snow Brothers too.
This new elves?
I love those new elves. Okay, we're actually finally in the ring.
The bull ring.
Alright. Now we're fighting the Road Warriors, or the Nasty Boys, or someone.
One of them. Also noticing we're doing really good at this game. Like, we were sucking ass at Guardians of the Hood, but... I think we found our game, is the thing.
Listen, the game is, I'm not gonna say it, give me vague gay vibes, so you know me, I'm gonna play extra, I'm gonna play better.
Yeah. Allows you to really dial in the controls, be like, ah, yes, I get this.
Like, I do get this.
I relate to this.
I see this and I'm like, yeah, I get this. Also, yeah, the jams are real hot in this one.
Super hot jams. Like, inexplicably hot.
Doing really well.
We are. I think there's 9 levels. We're almost done with this.
How many levels in are we?
6. Get ready to mash again. This is the hardest one.
Ow. My face.
That's also a hell of a bonus round. Like, you just gotta psych yourself up to punch your bro in the face. Evil football man. He's got his own
Goodbye.
cheerleaders. Hey, these football players are strong.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go back to this guy again.
Okay.
I should probably learn other moves. Other than just I'm punching and don't run into my fists.
I also wonder how much Atari had to do with this game, because they did publish the US version, accredited on the title screen. So, like, maybe after Guardians of the Hood failed, did they commission this, maybe? Be like, we needed to have a brawler, but maybe one that doesn't suck ass?
We need a brawler that doesn't suck ass, they say.
Yeah, that was their official, the official statement.
Yeah, John, this is the XFL.
XFL's pretty cool.
The fuck is that guy? Apparently he lives below the football stadium.
Got a barbed wire match.
Oh, he's the Iron Sheik. That's what he's reminding
That's
me of.
totally the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik or Sabu, yeah.
He's got a sword. That's not fair. Quit carving up my friend.
Alright.
We're supposed to have a nice, clean barbed wire match here. Oh, the ropes do hurt you. That's realism.
You know, I'm glad that they made realistic video games back in the day. Ah. Well, I picked Elvis.
You did.
Well,
I'll be the ninja.
Well, I'll try Elvis for a bit. If you want to see how Elvis is played by somebody who doesn't know how to play him.
Elvis can handle himself.
That's true, Elvis can.
This guy discovered our weakness. It's swords. There's that whirlwind thing. So this was also inspired by Mugsmashers. Don't hug me! Alright, back to Elvis.
I got him!
Hey, good job!
Nice.
And we are ready to beat this game. But first, I think we found a new friend. That's right, the football guy.
Football!
You want to be football guy?
You know it! You know I want to be football man!
Be football guy.
I love that muscle interstitial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's a monster.
I'm just saying, there's way too many similarities between this and Guardians of the Hood to be coincidence. The fact you recruit new playable characters as you go through, the fact it's published by Atari Games.
Okay, but hear me out. This is good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is really good.
This honestly is one of my favorite brawlers. And I can't even tell you that it plays great. Like, it's real weird the way it plays. The exact definition of the word jank. But it's a lovable kind of jank. Nice!
Oh, did you see that?
You tackled him.
Oh shit. Bonk.
That was some good footballing.
I don't know how long you defeat me. I think you can destroy the Bulls. I hope you will succeed. Good
Alright,
luck.
let's take down Michael Jordan.
In the mid-90s, you have fun, man.
I also like how the last level claimed it was the last level, but it's not. This is the last level.
Oh my god.
This fucking guy.
Hey, this guy looks impossible.
He's impossibly large. Look at him. How can we compete with this much muscle? And he rolls.
Oh, I am not doing good here, Danny.
Just keep punching.
Okay, I'll just keep doing my move of just walking my fists. And I'm not doing well. Alright. I should probably get out of it. Oh god, my head! Help me!
It's throwing you around by your helmet.
Oh, Jesus! I am not doing good. Oh, I'm a...
I think the tech in this game is to use the football guy for this last boss, because he is the most capable of dealing with him. I'm more used to Elvis, though.
Oh, I am...
We're getting bowled over. He's almost dead. We can do this. You just gotta believe in Elvis.
Thank you.
He's got like 1 health left. Yeah! You did it.
Oh, we did it!
We killed him. That's it. That's Knuckle Bash.
Oh my god.
What a great game. I can't even tell you what happens through the entirety of that game. But I loved it.
Oh my god.
Is this the end? That's right. Only one thing left to do. We have to take control of our destiny.
What an ending!
Succeeded in destroying the Bull Group, the world is free of their evil ways. The story of our young heroes has become legendary. Children can again look up to and dream of becoming wrestling heroes themselves. That's how the tale of the 5 wrestlers has traveled from mouth to mouth. What a knuckle bash it was!
We got 200 bits from SSFSX17 who says, time point, 100 time point, 100 life point.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, that's Knuckle Bash. And what else can you say other than what a knuckle bash it was?
What a knuckle bash it was.
It sure was. Alex, I have one question. What the fuck was that?
That was one of the greatest games I've ever seen, baby.
That was a company with their backs to the walls, knowing that they were going to shut down any day, and being told, possibly by Atari, to make the weirdest brawler ever. And boy, that is exactly what they did. They made Knuckle Bash.
Knuckles bashed.
Those knuckles got bashed. God, what a title screen. What a game.
Real quick, what's second mode like?
The second mode, I think, is just a one-on-one fighting mode.
Oh, okay.
That's something that later beat-em-ups did. Let you take on your opponent a la Street Fighter.
It truly was a knuckle bash.
But who needs that when you have this game? Where Elvis and a luchador fight side by side against evil wrestlers.
Evil... a little bit feminine wrestlers. I love it.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
It's all part of the aesthetic.
Wow.
There's nowhere to go from here. That game is a showstopper, and thus we are stopping the show. Because where do you go from there? Knuckle Bash. Go play it. It's a great video game.
Support Knuckle Bash, folks.
We're done.
We done?
Yeah, shut it down.
Okay, I didn't realize the audio was still going. We're done. Oh, I love the Crime Fighters, guys.
Thanks for joining us, including these fine folks, the stars of the Crime Fighters. What's that called? Advertising flyer.
Just the flyer, yeah.
Konami was really good at using live-action photographs in all their marquees and advertising material back in the day. That really represents the core of what we saw tonight. Lots of different people all coming together to just beat the hell out of everyone in their path. That's arcade brawlers.
I love all these guys. Oh, they're great.
They're great. I had fun.
Oh, me too.
Thanks everyone for voting in this week's poll. I think you made a good choice, even though that choice was a tie. I think the proper one came out on top in the end. Wow, Knuckle Bash. Fucking the other games we played, Guardians of the Hood. That truly was an era that is unlike any other, and luckily we have plenty of artifacts from it to look back on and go, what the fuck were we thinking?
Yeah, what?
What kind of society did we exist in where Knuckle Bash made sense? In any case, I'm glad we live in it, and I'm glad you voted for it. If you want to vote for what we play every week, head to patreon.com/retropals, pitch in $5 a month, and you can vote for what we play. You can tell us to play Knuckle Bash. You can tell us to play pretty much anything. I'm not sure if we're going to get weirder than the games we saw tonight anytime soon, but we're going to try, damn it. That's what we do.
I can't get over Knuckle Bash. I'm in a Knuckle Bash haze.
Yeah, I punched like 100 dudes to death with my fists in just like 5 minutes, and now I'm just full of adrenaline. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
Alright, we're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there and occasionally original scripted videos, including our series PlayStation Year 1. We just posted part 2 of our look at the Genesis prototypes, part 2 of our Genesis prototype stream, I should say. It's really interesting. Do check that out if you are interested. And we're also on Twitter. It's going to be twitter.com/retropalshq. Go do that Knuckle Bash punch of that follow button if you want to see when we go live, when people have done normal photoshops and other things of our stuff, and all kinds of stuff. It's a decent place, I say.
It's a decent place.
Also, we only have a few weeks left of our winter sale. So if you are looking for some wintry mix clothing or just a t-shirt with this different logo on it, do check out our Teespring store. We have a shirt, we have a sticker, we have a sweatshirt, hoodie. Check it out.
Yeah, all kinds of clothing. I'm debating whether I should host Super Great Friend right now. He's streaming something very relevant to our interests. That is a game called National Lampoon's Man Enough, one of the first dating sims released here in the States. Uses a lot of digitized graphics, live video, and a whole lot of horrible, horrible writing. We're going to cover this game someday, and I'm not looking forward to it, but in the meantime, you can probably enjoy his take on it. So go enjoy that, have a good rest of your evening, and thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.